Back in my words,
You.
Yeah, I see H is vibing, bro. You gotta give it to him, bro.
My heart doesn't break.
Face. Bro, I was listening to that. I was like, you know what? Yeah. I was like, yeah. I was like, you can't say anything else to that, bro.
I believe that was his still.
What did the kids say? He was sliding all over that. He slid.
Yeah, I think that was his, but he gave it to Migos.
Oh, you think that was his song?
Yeah.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, bro, what did you say after that, bro? Yeah.
Yeah. I think they were ready to go first, and he was like, "Yeah, I could give this, I could give this to you, man. Still."
Yeah. That must be cool to have so much in the tuck that you can give something like that away.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Mm.
It happens all the time. Like,
especially people that you've been working with, collaborate with a lot. You guys can do swaps and give stuff, give each other help or whatever.
This will come like, and sometimes they appear on both albums.
Fair. Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Culture III season still.
Yeah. We're back outside a little bit as well, so it's it was a good start still. What was the video that dropped? Obviously we heard Straightening.
Yeah, Straightening and Avalanche came out.
Avalanche, I was like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, all right, yeah. They might actually truly be back, because when you hear Straightening, like, okay, raw. Okay, you lot have kind of heard the little jabs and stuff people been saying, oh, little babies like running QC now. You guys ain't
all the budget, all the budget's gone to little baby. Because like even though there's jokes in what people are saying, there's truth to it in it. Like if you look at their rollout, it's
even the City Girls, bro. Like
fam, like the Culture III's rollout has been the cheapest.
Bro, there was one video. They look like they're standing outside someone's house here, and Quavo is Offset is balancing on the wall, and then they just stand on like, bruv, this don't look right.
Yeah, but that Migos are like, for me, it don't matter like who is currently hot. They're still like your premier artist.
Yeah, but it was a little quiet though. It was like
because they ain't dropped in it.
Yeah,
but you know that when they come out, like look at what they've done for the past 6-7 years.
Fair.
Like they've done a lot. They've brought QC to where it should.
So would you say like the naysayers of them like being done, finished, were a bit premature?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because that sound isn't necessarily gone. Do you know what I'm saying? There's just different variants.
But the problem sometimes with sound is like when you're the guys that are known for it. Some people have like that advantage of being new when you're the new guy. We just go over there. Even though what you're still producing is good, but we just like these new guys now. Sometimes you can kind of get boxed out a little bit. So that's what I was just like.
And being a group, them venturing out, doing their own stuff. Quavo obviously doing stuff with Pop Smoke, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Offset having his moment. Takeoff's the only one that's been quiet, but that's why he's been sliding all throughout this album.
Fam, this is his project still.
He's been skating, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you have to, innit? As the most inactive one outside of the Migos, when you guys come back together, that man's been writing, innit?
No.
He's probably the one to finish his verse first.
I reckon. you know, man, when you go to do the exam and that, and it's like you guys got an hour and a half, and it's half an hour in, and Donnie's like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
You're looking at him like, either one of two ways. Either you are absolutely failing this, or you know something we don't know, and you're getting an A-star.
Bro, do you know how it felt like when you were still doing your exams and people are popping off? Yeah.
No, you're certain you're opposing. Certain man were opposing like, fam,
certain man didn't care, innit? So
Yeah.
they were like, let me go outside, innit? Play money up. They wanted to...
Man are playing partner by themselves.
Fam, like... there was a certain Donya, I looked to my left and I just see nothing on his paper. And he's been like that for an hour straight.
That's when you're in the exam hall just looking for divine intervention. You're like, if there's a God, prove yourself right now. Exam time is the worst, boy. Shouts out to all the kids who got exams this summer with that, boy.
Yeah, I think exam time...
Exam season's upon us soon, innit?
I think the GCSE lot is done.
Okay.
They're done. I'm not too sure about A-levels and that.
Let me see.
A-levels gave me PTSD, bro.
Yeah, the jump from GCSE to A-levels is not a joke, bro.
It was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared.
Yeah.
I weren't prepared, fam. But yeah,
We'll get things cracking. Hashtag off the cuff pod.
come on.
We are back. A good honest conversation. Never hurt anyone.
Yes.
It's episode 296.
295.
295. You're right.
295. Yeah.
I was getting excited. My apologies. 295.
295, man. The road to 300.
It's upon us. It's around the corner. We keep saying.
Yeah.
If you're a returning listener, big up. You're probably a cufflink member of the RNA squad, or just doing your own thing, Lone Ranger. We still respect it.
I feel like we need to define RNA because people are still asking me, what does RNA stand for? And I'm like, are you listening or nah?
No, at this point, if you're asking, it's not for you still.
No, but we have been saying RNA for like 5 weeks straight. So if you're a new listener,
Okay.
you know,
Real Negro Alliance.
oh, Negro, yeah.
No, I'm just being careful. 'Cause I listened a couple weeks. I was like, bro, I'm letting the N word fly.
I mean, you can't stop now. You've been saying it for the past 6 years.
Okay, so niggas be nigga, man. I'm back.
But I've been saying it for 6 years.
I know. You ain't
They're
like,
trying to turn back now.
you ain't like, you want to change, man. Like, I'm too far gone.
Oh, you
man.
a Muslim now?
Yeah, Muslim. Are you vegan now? Yeah. Yeah, so that's the RNA community. If you're a cuffling, you know, you probably subscribe or you're a member of the Church of Essie and Nenz and Chrissy. Shouts out Chrissy Hive as well. You know, they were meant as building. I like
Chrissy Hive!
Yeah. Chrissy Hive inside.
Chrissy Hive!
I love the feedback from last week, the energy, you know.
Yeah.
And people start realizing this whole time she's a
She had
dirty
the mic.
liar.
No,
That she
let's
has
not
a
do
mic.
this.
Fam.
No, let's
Yeah.
not do this.
Listen, she
Let's
tried to
not do
run a
this.
different agenda on Twitter,
Let's
you know.
not
I
do
seen
this.
it.
Are you really, really, really going to say that I haven't been upgraded? So where I'm sitting now, I have a better seat,
Okay,
I have a better
but-
mic. Are you?
I can't lie. That's
A better mic?
P for pressure.
Yeah.
H don't have that. She's questioning the equipment.
No,
No.
She's a
Don't
better
The
mic.
art of deflection.
Don't deflect.
The art
Don't
of
deflect.
deflection. So you
Don't
tried to put your
deflect.
burner
I'm not
on
gonna lie.
Vans,
Yeah.
It's not going
and
to
he
run.
spun it on H.
Nothing's
H,
been
you
Don't
got to
have
be a
it.
burner on, not me,
Don't-
but you're going to put it on.
Don't have
nothing
it.
has
She
been
said
spun.
better mic.
Nothing has
Trying to
been
say the
spun.
mic on the corner is trash.
Nobody said that, but you be.
Okay, but did you have a mic before?
I said yes. I said I have a better mic.
Then that's
Guilty.
Better mic.
Guilty.
That it?
Your
Wow.
Honor, guilty.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
You had a mic. That's
Wow.
it. She said she was
Wow.
on the floor, you know. Wow.
She said we had it under the desk.
Mad.
With
Mad.
no Wi-Fi, no snacks.
Bruv.
Everyone else got a Wi-Fi because she's just there trying to.
Like she was in a
snacks.
little
Remember
corner under
one
the
time
stairs
I
like
asked
Harry
for
Potter.
Snickers?
can't
One time
believe
I asked for Snickers. Did I get the Snickers?
You did H for it.
Yeah, but not the podcast host.
Did you get
bring
the
it?
Snickers?
But did I ask
Did you get the Snickers?
But I got
Did you
The
get
end
the
goal was
Snickers?
I got the
Snickers.
Snickers.
Did you get the
because
Snickers?
H saved the
You're
day.
moving like Keir Starmer right now. Did you
Wow.
get the Snickers?
And not because of him.
You're stuttering. I've never seen you stutter like this.
My day.
Wow. You didn't get me the
You wanted to
Snickers,
sit in the hot
failed.
seat? This is what it comes with, yeah? Are you ready for it or
Nah,
not?
man, we love
Ready.
Chrissy though. Chrissy Hive.
Yeah, Chrissy Hive, we love her still, man.
Hi everyone.
There you go. The peoples appreciate you.
Mm.
And Nenz is here as well.
Come on.
Hi.
You got to make sure you don't succumb to what happened to Chrissy. You got to make sure the mic is close to you. You know,
Okay,
you're,
fine.
you're back with the Afro
Projection
puff.
and that.
We love it.
Yeah,
What
it's
song
all
is this?
natural.
Is Iron Maiden? What's
I don't know, but it's doing the job.
Oh, the
Just
streets-
a
the streets appreciate the
teenage
top.
They did,
dirtbag.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
I stopped traffic
Everything.
on my way here.
You stop traffic?
I'll swear down.
Traffic blocking.
Jeez.
Hanana, hanana, hanana,
What were they saying? Empress.
hanana.
No, but one day I did get Empress.
Okay,
No, what was it? He said I got Empress, Darling.
darling. Okay, that was the that was the
Sweetheart.
geezers that went on Adiola.
Yeah, it was yeah. All in one walk to the station. I was like, yeah.
All in one walk.
Yeah.
So
7-minute
geezer,
walk.
darling, and
Sweetheart.
sweetheart.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
What about sweetie? It's
So we day.
Don't do that. Don't
you
do that.
feel me?
Mama.
Hey,
Hey, do you know what,
you're
yeah?
in the trenches right
Hey.
now. But I want to shout you out because you've been holding us down, yeah. But you listen, if you're here, you got to be here to pod.
Hey,
Yeah.
nah, the cat calling is
Ready.
mad, you know. I was listening to I was watching my friend's story the other day.
Okay.
And she was like, Jamaican men, yeah, how they just be
The sweetest.
like, she was like walking down the street and she heard Empress. She was like, oh yeah, cool. Queenie. Cool.
Queenie.
Mother Teresa. She's like,
Wow.
wait, what? Princess Diana. And I was like,
Yes.
What ends with this? This sounds like it was northwest or something.
Nah,
Like
it was
Kilburn.
south.
Was it south?
Yeah.
What, in
I can't-
Brixton?
Nah, I think Croydon sides.
Jesus.
I mean,
I was like, rah, like what? How did we get from Empress to people who are no longer here?
but you know what? It worked on someone. You know, man, we only have a few moves, bro.
Mother
People's
Teresa
elbow,
on a young
clothesline, we only
babe.
got a few moves.
On a young babe, Mother Teresa and Princess Diana cannot fly.
Yeah, but we don't know if you're cultured babes or not. Was you listening in class? You don't know who these people are, bro.
Okay, what's the correlation? I need to know.
Princess Diana, your mum definitely loved her, so you should know that one at least. That reference you should know. But still, I don't know how that one.
Mother
works.
Teresa, you know.
Yeah, that one's crazy still. I want to know what babes I worked on.
Yeah.
Maybe you're saying she's got the holy pum pum.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your pussy feel like heaven.
I know what mood and I like it, bro.
What?
The shirt's back. I can't lie, you're changing, bro, because the whole button thing, you look a bit hitch up. Like, let one button go, man. Like, be your true, authentic self.
Show us the
I can't believe this, bro.
I'm alright, man.
Bro, what, you been going to show us a little, show us a little incline on the
Do you
chest,
know what?
bro.
Yeah, as the episode goes, you know,
more comfortable.
maybe the button can, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, cool. Give the streets what they need, man. Your hair, man, your back, man. Skin looking good. All of you like, yeah. The sun's been quite nice to us.
Yeah.
I so much love it.
Did you guys go out on the weekend? Was we out here enjoying the sunshine?
Yeah, I feel like
You lot took a pause for a second, like you wanted to prepare your lives that you've told other people.
No,
No, we had to
let's
think because I went back to work on Sunday, but Saturday we definitely was in the park
By the
doing
picnic in the
up
back.
bashment. Yeah.
Okay,
Mm.
we like to see it, man.
Oh my
Listen, the sun
gosh.
was out, man.
Talk about Black King, yeah. On
Okay.
the way to the park, we
Right.
had a picnic basket.
Oh my
'cause classy babes. And
Hashtag class.
That's that classy babe.
I
Class.
love it, you know. They went M&S one time and they suddenly middle class.
actually, it's a Fortnum and Mason basket.
Come
yeah.
on, talk your shit,
Yeah.
man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Talk to that
Yeah.
nigga
Carry
further.
on.
Who does he think he is?
So we turned the corner. I was like, oh my gosh, I think I forgot the wipes. So I put the basket down, opened the box, and the wipes were in there. So I was like, oh, fucking anxiety. Just thinking, did I bring them? So
Yeah.
some guys behind us, he was like, you got to kill that, darling. You just got to kill that. But he was sweet about it. So we
Okay.
smiled, had a little joke, whatever. Put the whatever back, and when I stood up, I didn't lock the thing properly, so it opened.
Okay.
So the hot sauce fell out. Our faces, we were
Oh,
just
we're
like,
so sad.
what are we gonna do?
No,
I got hot sauce in my bag.
Swag.
No swag. We didn't have
No
it.
swag.
No
Drip?
swag.
It broke.
drip?
So we this guy walks past and he was like, "What, darling? Do you lot need hot sauce?" Yeah. So I was like,
What voice is this? I said, darling, do you not need hot sauce? Yeah.
"That's what it sounded
Yeah,
like."
he did,
That's
he
actually what
did.
it sounded like. So we paused because we're thinking, if you're about to whip like hot sauce out of your pocket,
This is unreal.
I don't want
It's
it.
scary.
So we were like, "Oh, no, thank you." And he was like, "No, seriously, do you lot need hot sauce?" We were like,
I was like, yeah.
yeah. So he was like, "Don't worry, you lot going to the park, yeah?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Don't you lot go sit down and you lot will get your hot sauce." So we were like,
Right, man was doing Deliveroo, you know,
Yeah.
and it ends.
"Okay." So we were thinking,
With a side of dick.
what?
Just a smidgen. Just
Fols, be quiet.
This is how he sees women, you know.
Yeah.
Subject
What's
matter.
nice try. Dick delivery service, Deliveroo. Come on, you've been there before.
I beg Chrissy, finish your
Oh,
story. please.
broad day, yeah.
What, bro, debutantes.
There's something wrong with you, lot.
I don't understand.
Go on,
Anyway,
we digress.
so Nenz and I, we go to the park, we find our spot. A couple minutes later, we see the guy
Okay.
with the hot sauce.
Love
So
that.
he comes up to us, he gave us the hot sauce, said, "Us Black Kings, we got to take care of Black women."
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he said,
Okay. Yeah.
No, hold on. But he was not on this whole flex of like on the like CMOS vibe. He was just like, black women need to like look after black women. You know what I mean?
Oh, you
though?
ran into Shaka Bars. Right, man.
I want to know. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he ran into Shaka Bars
Just
at
for
the park.
reference, I know we don't interrupt black women, but I'm just intrigued. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking, did Donnie have the beads around his neck? I want to know. Okay,
No,
beads.
no, he didn't.
No.
Sorry.
So
Nah.
Drag him, man.
Because imagine I'm
Drag him, Ben.
Drag him.
Donnie had the dashiki that would the chunky, chunky beads around the neck and that. Go ahead,
What, the
yeah.
more enlightened, the bigger the bead, the more enlightened he is.
Yeah, closer he is to God. Come on, Black Kang.
you lot are so no. He was actually like in roadman attire.
Yeah, he
Okay.
Like
Full
full
black.
roadman.
Yeah,
Man was
that's
like,
all
keep
black, yeah.
cool, don't panic, darling.
Everyone's just back. Let's go.
So dumb. Anyway, so he gives us the hot sauce. He was like, just like as a black man, I saw that 2 black women needed something, so
Dope.
I helped you out. He said, "You lot have a nice day," and went on his way.
And you
Yeah,
love
that
that.
was
Just
it.
and
And that was it. That was it. You know, you're just like, you go, black man.
that's dope.
You go. I love that for him. I'd
Yes,
black
shout out
women.
to that man. I don't know who. he is.
Shouts to that
Shout out
man.
to him.
And he
Shout
weren't
out
even
to
trying
that
to
man.
secure the number.
Nope.
Just
He
from the
just
goodness of his
wanted
heart.
us babes to have
He's
a-
part of the RNA community.
Yeah?
Yeah. just off
Okay.
that alone.
Yeah, man.
Nah,
Yeah.
definitely don't think so.
No, why not?
Nah.
What, he doesn't
Or
secure
RNA,
RNA
did you say?
award?
Oh no,
RNA.
sorry, I thought you said cufflink. Yeah, definitely RNA.
You think as the CEO of this community, I don't know what's going on? I'll go on. I spotted talent. I said, oh, that sounds familiar.
He looks like he does beautings.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Get your man that can do both.
Yeah, you're
You
right.
ain't seen a gun in real life, but I'll bring it, darling.
No brain.
Hey, listen, man. Nah, the weekend was nice because the sun, bro.
We need it, man. We need it.
You know, factor 50, get your SPF
Every day.
on check.
Oh, you lot? Yeah.
Oh, man. Come on, bro.
One of the day I did forget one day, but still, we'll be alright, man.
Yeah,
Will
man.
you?
The only thing
I
is
hope
that
so.
went to a function on Saturday and my white crepes ruined.
Oh, the
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Only being fans can pull up to function when I'm like they got like an hour left. Like done, bruv.
Shock.
Yeah, I was out with the little one, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Chrissy said shock, you know.
Do you want me out then?
Bucked Dan
Okay,
on
dope.
Saturday, his little man's birthday, so
Shouts out to all the
all
pops.
the kids were out.
Yeah. Sosa come and let me on Saturday as well. Got some time away from the baby as well, which was nice for a little
Big up
bit.
Sosa.
So it's good to see him. You know, it's so funny though. I didn't even tell you at the time, but when we left that place on Saturday, yeah, obviously, I brought a bottle for the birthday boy, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not drinking it, so I'm just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember I come so late, so I know I've given it to him in it, but I've seen him put it down because
Yeah.
he's waved, he's not drinking it.
Yeah.
Obviously, me and Vans, typical us, we're leaving right at the end, like when Donny's like, everyone, it's done now, go home, innit? How come we about to pull up to the car and that? I see one young buck just walking out with the same bottle. I said, okay. I said, cool. You know what? I ain't gonna make a scene, but I see you in it, bro. On one hand, I respect the skull dog, and on the other hand, like, you fucking scumbag, bro. That ain't yours. You didn't buy it, but you thought, no one's drinking, so I'll take this and go in it.
Bro, I had the Henny on me, and I was giving out Henny like it was the blood of Christ.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Like I was at the altar.
Wow.
And you not say that I'm ridiculous.
The blood
Wow.
of Christ. Get the hell up, please.
Bro, I was doing the Holy Communion. the
Yeah,
Henny and
fam.
that.
Man was doing a Holy Communion with the Henny and that.
Man say Henny Communion and that. I can't believe
Come on,
it.
Henny
bro.
God over here, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, this guy was very American. I love it as well still.
Yeah, no, it was a nice function. Nice to see some familiar faces that I ain't seen in a minute.
Yeah.
So
And because you ain't been at a lot of us ain't seen, so it's good spirits and good vibes, innit?
yeah,
So
man.
I want that to continue in it, so.
Yeah, t-shirt weather at night. It's integral in the city.
Fam, I can't lie to you, bro. The way the heat's been kicking, sleep starkers, bro. It's peak. It's too hot, bro.
Yeah,
can't
and
do
you're in a relationship as well. Like that dynamic during the heat is mad.
Oh yeah, the cuddling thing is non-existent, bro. Allow me, and vice versa.
But having said that, though, it don't matter the weather, bro. Like if I'm in my bed, I need the duvet.
Yeah.
Same.
No, I'm at that point where I've taken the quilt cover off and sleeping with that. Not even using
What, like a
it.
sheet in that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
no,
hot, bro.
I can't do that. I'm a duvet done to the end,
Even in the heat,
bro.
bro.
I'm banging tea in the morning as well. Come on.
Even in Nigeria, I sleep with a duvet.
What, you think people back home don't drink tea during the day?
Fair enough.
Fair. No, but obviously with the hot rays, you're more inclined to want to drink something nice and cold, innit?
Yeah, but you know, the routine is the routine.
Fair enough. Fair. No,
I think it's actually better for you to drink something warm if you're hot.
I did read that
Then
somewhere.
you'll sweat
Yeah.
more, and then
Okay.
increases the surface area, it will cool off, and then your body keeps cooler. Science.
I believe you.
Science.
I have no rebuttal. Our resident scientist in the corner. I love it. But you know, other than that, everyone's good. We've all had good weekends, good weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the time our listeners hear this, though, unfortunately, you know, the heavens have opened. Rain.
Yeah, but that's brilliant. You know, brother, it's been hot for this long. You're gonna get a few days of rain, and then hopefully you get the sun again.
Nah, be consistent, man. The Euros is here, bro.
Yeah.
I was out here, you know, at the pub watching the games and that.
Oh, you're out there with the EDL lot. You back?
Nope. I was out with my niggas.
All right. Cool.
Okay. Watching a black man.
Box Park.
Watching a black man earn those 3 points. You feel me?
The juxtaposition of the England team taking a knee, it's not all fans, certain fans booing,
Yeah.
and then
Raheem Sterling,
Raheem
of all
Sterling
people,
scoring,
the winning goal.
and then man are cheering. You now got on the front page of the paper. It's like, you know, they love.
Oh,
you.
they found a new victim, bro.
Who's only victim?
Really?
Phillips.
Oh, Kalvin Phillips.
Kalvin
'Cause
Phillips.
he's got a smidgen of black. I seen
Bro, the headline was brazy.
something about his something mother and his Jamaican father.
His Irish mother who used to like
Sleep on the floor or
couch,
something,
and
sleep
his
on the couch.
Jamaican father who's
He's
in
in prison.
Like
Let
what?
me guess, was that Daily Mail that wrote that caption?
Yeah.
I feel like it was the Sun.
Like, none of
I think it was the Daily Mail.
them would surprise me, regardless of the brand of the paper. But yeah, that's the thing. But tournament football's funny because like I'm watching England, like bro, it's gonna all come crashing down. Everyone's gassed for one is bro. They'll get through the group stage. Yeah, quarterfinal, semi-final is done, man.
All right, hang on. So this is the actual headline, yeah?
Right.
The making of Kalvin Phillips, England's latest football hero. His Irish mum had to sleep on the family sofa. He has had the same girlfriend since he was 11, and his Jamaican dad is in prison as he takes Euro 2020 by storm.
Donny's had one good game, bro. Hey, like in football time, he had like one decent game.
Bruv.
He played well, but it's one game.
Got an assist.
Got an assist. He had a good game, innit? Like
That is the wildest, like,
and how long's he been with his babes?
since he was 11.
Hey, she hit the jackpot. She ain't going anywhere. Hey, shout out! I love that, you know. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, man, it's the atmosphere is good when a international tournament is on.
Yeah.
It's something to watch in it, and the perks of working from home, you can watch it whilst you're working as well.
Yeah, don't say that too loud for certain people's managers are listening and going, "Oh,
Bruv,
you guys ain't."
I'll be
as
disappointed
active as you should
if management ain't doing the same.
Of course, but that's do as I say, not as I do type of thing.
I hear
innit?
that.
You don't know one. So I feel some people there's moves for some people to go out to the office and that. So that's gonna be interesting over the next few months to see how companies try and position the whole return into the office and see how people react. Because I was chatting to my friend the other day. He works in like managing level for one of his jobs, and one brother has like, as soon as the pandemic hit, thought he went up north and bought a place with his lady and that. But
Yeah.
like they're trying to return to office. Don't like I ain't coming back. Like
Yeah, nah, but
it's been a year plus, bro.
It's that time to renegotiate your contracts.
Yeah.
Certain people are turning into like fully fledged remote workers because we've demonstrated that we can work from home for a year.
Yeah.
A year plus. So, you know, what's the need? Certain roles you don't need to be in the office, innit?
It's true. Yeah, it's true. So, and then there's the cost of office space as well when you start factoring. I think a decent solution for a lot of people would be like the whole flexi, 1 or 2 days a week would make sense for the people that like are in London and can commute and stuff. Because nothing worse than like when it's hot like this, trying to travel to work. Like when I was coming there, seeing people in like full suits and having a mask on, shade, like it's a lot, bro. So yeah,
Full suit.
yeah. There was a couple of times I saw full suits on. Yeah. It was crazy still.
Yeah, I can't. Me wearing a suit, even just like, bro, we've got so used to like loungewear.
True. Yeah. I ain't worn jeans in ages, but it's peak.
Bro, wearing jeans like is mad right now.
It's a lot.
I can't even imagine it. And those of you who go on flights with jeans on, brazy.
Serial killers.
Yeah, all about comfort, bro. It's all about comfort. I certainly so last week was having a little. I think it was towards the end of the pod. We was talking a little bit about the whole Boudini thing. I don't know if you remember. Obviously, I was saying earlier about the Raheem scoring. So I sent Vans a clip of Priti Patel. They kind of question her and her thoughts. You can play it, Vans, and we'll have a quick chat.
I just don't support, people participating in, that type of gesture politics to a certain extent as well. It's all well to support a cause and, make your voices heard. But actually, quite frankly, and we saw last year in particular with some of the protests that took place, I speak now very much from what I saw in the impact on policing. It was devastating. And not only that, I just don't subscribe to this view that we should be rewriting our history. Pulling down statues, the famous Coulson statue and what's happened there. Toppling statues is not the answer. It's about learning from our past, learning from our history, and actually working together to drive the right outcomes.
The England fans are right to boo?
Well, that's a choice for them, quite frankly.
Would you be booing if you're in the stands?
I've not gone to a football match to even sort of, contemplate that. But I maintain my point, quite frankly, that we learn from our past. We don't try and rewrite it.
Bro, the guy had on the ropes for a second. Like, so would you boo? So
It's like, oh, but I haven't been to a football match to
do you know what would be so funny though? You sound like this the age of catching your 4K.
Fam.
If someone released like a photo of her at like Norwich cheering in the crowd and being at a football game, I'd love that.
Yeah.
I'd love that.
This you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and bro, like her rebuttal don't even make sense because it's a gesture. Like you don't have to go to a football match to boo the knee or to even have the thought process. She boos it, man.
Have you not seen the Bermondsey Dons on Twitter? Like they'll be standing and booing it from their front room and that. Recording themselves.
Yeah.
It's so worse. I'm like, bro, no one cares, bro. This video's got like 19 plays on it. If it wasn't for Black Twitter, we wouldn't see this.
Yeah.
You know, so I think the bar at the end is the one that stands out to me about we don't rewrite our history. I'm like, bro, yes you do. All the time, bro. All the time.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I feel like she's blatantly trying to appeal to a certain demographic by being super hard line. And it's like, you know, like opportunistic because there's that it's kind of gathering steam with the whole what we're doing with this whole BLM protest. Like the guy Tyron Mings is quite he's at the head of a lot of the stuff and he's like the spokesman for a lot of the players, isn't it? And basically saying that like they've been made clear about what they feel. It's not necessarily about the movement or their political stance. It's purely about the easy statement that Black Lives Matter, innit? And that's why we're kneeling. So if you're booing that, it's weird to me if they've made it that clear.
Yeah.
Like you're just stating to me where you stand. Now, do I feel like, because I think I said last week that I have my own thoughts. When Zaha come out and said that he wasn't really in support of it, like he's not doing it anymore because for him, they're kneeling, but what are they actually doing? I do hear that. The only thing about it when you say that out loud is that the guys that don't look like you, that really aren't on it, that's how they feel like, yeah. Because when Zaha said it, you see all his comments, it's all that same section of society that you don't necessarily agree with. And I'm like, yeah, he's there, go on Zaha, go on lad. But I do hear him. What I'd like to see them to do both. So do the kneel, do the protest, but what are they actually doing? And let's put pressure on them to do stuff.
Yeah. But I think you can do both. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like at the end of the day, you need an advert for something, you know, that you're doing, and fair. It's just to make people aware of what we're no longer standing for, innit? And I think to some people, like, it gives a glimmer of hope and blah blah blah. And people like Zah who have a responsibility, he knows that when he's saying that, he's enabling the anti BLM people.
Do you think so?
Yeah, of course it is.
Because
they're like,
do you think he knows that he's enabling them? Because I feel like you as a black
I'm not saying that he all right, cool, so he may not know it, but you have to be a little bit more self-aware, especially as a professional footballer. And you know the demographic of football fans, like majority of the football fans,
working class lads.
You see that everywhere you go, like even whether it's home games, which may be a lot more diverse, being a Crystal Palace player. Yeah. But when you go to away games, like, you're gonna see a lot more of that than not. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think there has to be some sort of awareness in some regard, because saying that, you're all gonna see like them going under his tweet and saying, "Oh yeah, you're gone, Zaha. You're right. Yeah. What is the point of this?"
But isn't that just the beauty of like people that you are so like, you're both far away from each other on the political spectrum? There will be some things that you can agree on. Even in this instance, was like you still disagree on a lot of things. Yeah. But there is maybe one thing where it's like, I don't like it because it might be a bit of an empty gesture. Because also I don't want us to have like small little wins when there's a bigger goal. Because okay, cool. Yeah. I'm still waiting for the UEFA and FIFA to do the whole like, when there's their fans, then you go to like like Slovenia, Estonia, Russia, whatever, and they've got racist fans, find them properly. Like hundreds of £1,000s, kick them out of a tournament. I'm still waiting for the time players walk off the pitch and don't play. I'm still waiting for all of that. Like there's still a lot more layers, a lot more steps for them to go. So even what you're saying, I get it, but I think that's also sometimes the pressure of being a black person with a voice, with a following, where it does feel at times, or look at times like you have to kind of fall in line, and when you don't, we as a wider black community can kind of look at you a little bit weird. But I did understand what he was saying is like, in real simple terms, it is just a gesture, and I'm just waiting for them to do more stuff, like actually do some stuff. Because I know, if anything, it shouldn't be the black players, and it should be the other guys kneeling. Because we need your support, innit? You know, so I get it. I do understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I do get.
I got another theory on Zara as well, but like that's for another day.
Fair. That's fair. No, it's fair. But yeah, that was just purely it, really, because I just I feel like it's not going to stop, innit?
Did you see her tweet when she was like, "Come on, England," and someone said, "If football's coming home, you deport that too."
Oh shit! So I even saw someone saying that Priti Patel is our generation's Margaret Thatcher. You know, like the hard line, hard nose, like bitch. Like she's that, innit? Like she's the girl that's in a room full of men, just making sure that anything they do, she does 10 times worse. So like she's really falling in line, and that's what it feels like whenever I look at like her policies and whatever angle she takes, you know. And even that news platform, I think is it GB News? I think it's called. They're like, there's a new news platform. They're kind of leaning more to like the far right. That's what it feels like.
Okay.
You know, so you're gonna see
a Union Jack in their logo.
Probably you're gonna see a lot more of that type of content. So yeah, it's there.
Remember when Skepta randomly like tweeted a picture of Priti Patel?
We spoke about it, and then all the man them start getting flogged on a joint enterprise. We didn't do nothing. The worst thing about it is all they did was tweet a photo, innit? But in the photo, she was sat down. She looked very hippie. So like, yeah,
niggas need to like allow it, man. Yeah. What, just small hips, you know, that we see on a regular basis.
But he's been on the agent thing. Don't you remember when he did the song with Priti Patel?
Don't do this.
Horrible song.
You know what?
Yeah. I was looking for his Rani and that. Cross my heart, bro. It's a classic, bro. Don't you remember? I think wasn't Priya in EastEnders and that.
She was, man.
She tried to make that foray into. One day we're gonna have a little. I want someone from Asian community. We're gonna talk about that era of Jay Sean. What was my man?
A couple of his tunes slapped. Ragav.
He
had a tune on Channel U. Kind of slapped.
There was a few dons on Channel U and that were holding it down for that community.
Listen, Jay Sean was YMCMB, bro.
Yeah. Who's the dons that did the song with Lethal Wizard Cray Twins?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You must put that. That's a classic still. Beat was banging still.
Twister, no?
Yeah,
Twister. Yeah.
With the two Sikh dons.
Yeah. Classic still. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And then you got my man DJ Limelight. There's that BBC Asian network as well. They always had the freestyles on there as well. So, yeah, we'll have a chat. Communities, everyone's got their representation.
Yeah,
small.
yeah. What was that collective? Punjabi Hit Squad.
What a name! What a name, bruv. I love it. Own it, bro.
I hear it.
Come on.
I hear it, man.
Dude, that's like when I think his name's called Samuel Peter, and he's a boxer. He calls himself the Nigerian Nightmare.
Yeah,
and that's the guy that's got the clip of when he's who next? Who next? I'll beat them all.
I'll beat them all. Yeah, I'll beat them all. All of them. Give me 1 week.
Yeah, give me 1 week. I'll beat them all.
I'll beat them all.
No neck. And you're in the corner, you got Don King waving Nigerian flags. Like, look at this crook. Man stealing your naira, your pound, your dollar, everything, bro.
Did he ever beat them all?
I don't remember it though. I just remember from that clip. I was like, yeah, look, the Nigerian Nightmare. You know?
No, well, a couple Niger brothers are killing it in the UFC and that.
Yeah, Israel Adesanya. Adesanya. Yeah, he did his thing on the weekend. But he was moving a bit suspect in the ring though, and that man was squeezing another Don's bum and that.
I mean, he's trying to get that win, bro.
What are you saying by any means necessary? If I ever find out you had a fight with a Don outside you and you grab his dick and I'll be like, and Vance comes in here, the first thing you have to discuss is why are you touching Don's private parts to win the game?
Like, yeah, if I'm a trained fighter, then like I'm not going to use them mad tactics and that. Yeah, it was more like he was mugging him off, innit? There was even a bit where like he's mounted him and he was choking him, innit? But no, you can choke in UFC, innit? But the way he was choking, and then he put a photo out on his Twitter saying, it's like a scene from Blacked. You know? So, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what is
you don't know what Blacked is, really?
Bro. What is that?
What's
bro?
that?
Can you try it? She tried.
Can you see?
She tried it.
Chrissy Hive?
Chrissy Hive.
What is
bro,
that?
she was like,
she got a flashback. Oh my, Black.
And then she came to her senses. She was like, I actually
no.
Ah, mate.
I don't even talk
Yeah, I want to see your cookies.
Remember Adrian Broner? He was like trying to hump Donny in a ring.
And Donny humped him back as well. Yeah,
that is mad. Yeah.
There's a lot of homoerotic stuff with the man in a minute. Even when I was playing ball.
It's okay, bro. Come out, man. Pride Month.
We said safe space.
He said it.
It's a safe space. What's the?
What are you hiding for, bro?
What are you hiding for,
Come
bro?
on,
Live your truth.
As a society, we're more accepting, innit? So
yeah, man. The truth will set you free.
Come on, it's imperative. But he's doing his thing. So I I feel like obviously we've had all the exhibition fights recently and stuff. So UFC, MMA in general is probably still kind of holding it down in comparison to boxing, innit? Like you still, I was saying last week, you still get some of the bigger fights.
Yeah, but it's pretty new.
Yeah, obviously pretty new. They don't really duck each other, and because of the newness, and because UFC got monopoly and stuff, that I think that's why you're able to do it. Because even with like boxing, bro, it's a lot, bro. You don't get the fights you want. And they've been saying like there's a don that fought Nate Diaz. I think he lost on the weekend. They're trying to build a fight for him and Jake Paul, the YouTuber guy in it. So yeah, it's not going to stop in it. It's not gonna, even I was even watching I Am Athlete this morning. And the guys are trying to convince Ocho Cinco to kind of do the Jake Paul thing where he just fights like kind of meaty fighters.
Okay.
And just
collects the bag.
But he's still very principled. He wants to know if he's going in there, he's fighting someone that's like on it. So yeah, this thing is gonna stop. We're gonna get more of it, man.
Where has this trend come from of people like these celebrity boxing matches and stuff?
I can't say specific, like categorically where it's come from.
But whenever they test one thing out and it works, they're gonna now use that as a new lane to generate money. Now you got a big social media platform like Triller that are gonna come through and now throw money at people and host these events, especially now that they've got the deal with VERZUZ. They've bought VERZUZ now. Yeah. So
content over everything.
It's like it's gonna be cross managed across like the board, and they're just gonna make an event out of anything now.
No, I'm wrong. No, so KSI and one of the Paul brothers in the recent times, they were the one. They did one at the, and there was even another guy.
They done one and then they done a rematch.
No, there was a guy called Joe Weller in the UK YouTube scene. They fought in the Copper Box, and it got kind of legitimized because Eddie Hearn, who looks after Anthony Joshua, he helped promote that fight in it. And that Copper Box ain't a small arena, and for YouTubers, they come out, they brought 1,000 people out. So yeah, I think that's where the trend, as of recent times, started from. And then you got the bigger fight with KSI and the Paul brothers. His brother Deji fought as well. He even fought on the weekend and got smoked though. So like, you're gonna, yeah.
I know you tweeted like I failed.
Yeah, he said I failed, and his brother's like, no, you didn't fail, man. It's just, if bro, like, if you can get in the ring, your hats off to you. Because the funniest thing about as fans, yeah, when people lose, the memes, bro, I'm like looking like in your bio, I'm looking like in your profile, like, bro, you don't look like you have any like physical abilities to fight anybody, or we're here laughing at people getting knocked out. Like, if you can step in, if you can like dedicate your time to train and step in the ring, yeah, credit to you, because everybody can fight. Do you know how long 3 minutes is in fighting time?
It's like trying to do a 3-minute plank. Impossible.
Yeah.
Bro, like at the end of the day,
I'm getting flashbacks of my plank the other day, bro. Yeah, peak.
I mean, the more you do it, it gets easier, innit? But listen, man, if I'm gonna get 5 mil to get banged in the face, then.
But your pride, you still want to have you still want to represent yourself well.
Yeah.
You don't want to get like late. You don't want my man, the basketball player that got knocked out by Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Nate Robinson.
Yeah.
You don't want that one.
I don't care.
You don't.
Yeah, you don't. You don't. But
rumors are Donnie's still sleeping now, like, and it's been a while.
Speaking of verses, Eve versus Trina.
Can we get close to the mic? I want to hear the ladies' opinions. Are you, how we raised? Are you part of the?
I don't care for it.
What's Trina? What they call her? The baddest bitch? Or she queen of the south?
Something along the lines.
She's
the baddest.
Baddest bitch or something like that.
She's gonna have to bring Trick Daddy Dollars. She's gonna have to bring Bobby
Ross.
Lights. She's gonna have to bring everybody.
God.
You know,
Ross.
She's gonna have to have the whole 805. She's gonna bring everybody.
I said 805, you know.
30, is it 305?
Yeah, 305.
Yeah, I want John off my lamb.
25.
You dying for it?
Yeah, do you know what? Like, I think that one, 10 songs each in it, because I don't think Trina has 20 verses worthy.
Yeah, we just.
I'm not gonna.
Otherwise,
I can't think of any Trina songs.
She'll only appeal to Dade County.
Yeah.
What would be
She's a legend.
What would be Eve's songs?
Eve's got Eve has songs that would just slap Trina out the gate.
Look,
like obviously the bait ones. Who's that girl? Let me blow your mind.
classic.
Love is blind. Is just gonna.
Love is blind. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
What's Trina gonna pull out for that?
Right.
Nothing.
The 1 Minute Man feature. That's what Trina has.
And you can't play that too early as well.
She's got the song with Kelly Rowland that I didn't really like.
Tambourine. Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's Eve.
Oh.
song's so loud.
Trina.
That's Beats,
Of course.
Yep,
Of course.
Of course it is.
loud.
Cling and clang song.
It's a cling and clang.
Cling clang.
She's got a couple. I need a ride or die, bitch. Dun, 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 dun. Big tune. What is Trina gonna play?
Nothing.
She's gonna have to bring out Trick Daddy, bro.
That's it, Trick Daddy. All she's gonna do is what's that song with Trick Daddy? Nah, nigga, that one.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's their go-to all the time. Yeah,
And that is
classic
a bop.
though. For
That is
people-
a bop.
Yeah,
But
She's got a couple, man, but I just don't. Yeah, that verses I'm not gonna tune into still.
yeah, I'm not.
do you feel like they're kind of running out of ideas a little bit?
Um,
Because when it is, we're waiting for something big ones. And
Yeah, I want
there've
a
been
big one,
murmurings
not-
of like we're still waiting for like who would Diddy face? Could they get Dr. Dre? Could they possibly get like a Jay-Z? You know,
Jay-Z will never do it.
but yeah,
Never.
this is
Yeah.
obviously all wishful
That's
thinking.
why they
but
did the rematch the other week, Timbo and Swiss Beats.
They need to get Rick Ross to redo his one because him against 2 Chainz made no sense.
That was the most ridiculous one ever.
Yeah.
It was just like,
It was an easy win
It's
for us.
unfair on both, and obviously for
definitely.
Ross, you're gonna take it because you can beat someone
But who would you put him up against?
this is true.
because of a little bit of tension and stuff and like this. If they hadn't done him and Jeezy and Gucci, I would have done Jeezy and Ross.
What about the game? Their discography is like
Yeah.
spoken about.
No,
in high regard.
that's a good shout. The game and Rick Ross, you know, obviously stuff like obvious stuff. Rick Ross and 50, but it's never gonna happen.
No.
Or like 50 and Ja Rule.
No, that's not happening.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about Busta Rhymes? Busta Rhymes should actually come and do one.
Who would he go against though?
Well, they were saying Missy Elliott.
Or
They were
Busta against
saying,
Missy?
I'm seeing Busta and Luda. That would be a very good one.
Yeah, Luda. Yeah,
That'd be very
yeah.
animated.
That would
Yeah,
be very, very
yeah.
good because they both equally got like a solid catalogue.
And you know the good thing with them, it's just gonna be banger after banger.
Yeah,
Banger
exactly.
after banger.
And energy, and
Yeah, because the Luda and Nelly one, it got ruined by the poor service.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I just didn't think it was the best matchup.
No. The thing is, but Nelly has.
Nelly has a lot of bangers,
Yeah.
but
I would like to see them rematch though. That would be a party.
Yeah.
yeah, 20.
Yeah, they got it.
Yeah.
When you really check it, they have, and it's just
They
that
have.
some of Nelly's ones, you know, like
Nelly was a lot more pop.
you know when you get so big, it's like, and the whites love that music so much, it almost gets a little bit too cheesy for you. He's got some of those songs where it's
I love
like
that song over and over again.
That was a banger.
it's a banger.
That's a
though.
bop.
Tim McGraw.
Yeah.
Tim McGraw.
Yeah, he went to. Yeah, he adopted his country roots for that country.
Country grammar, bro.
Country.
Like, early,
Yeah.
bro. You showed Lil Nas X the way, bro. Early doors, bro. Get
No,
over
I
there.
need a rematch. I need a live rematch of that.
Country
Nelly versus
Grammar
Luda.
was
That'll be
a
sick.
banger. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, it'll be good to see, but like as Timbaland and Swiss Beats have stepped away from it a little bit,
Yeah.
handing it over to Triller, I don't know how authentic they're gonna be anymore.
Is what it is at this point.
Bow Wow, Soulja Boy, obviously we spoke about.
No, but those when if you can get some stuff right,
like a
that
cultural
kind of one
reset.
kind of like gives their thing a bit more of a lifespan, because that one's actually a good matchup
Yeah,
for like the now, the then, like, and Soulja Boy's got a current hit. Bow Wow's maybe not got a current hit now, but he's got such old bangers. We want to hear and see it, innit? So yeah, I think there's still a bit of scope, but it's just like they've got to get the matchups right. But I'm with you. Eve and Trina don't really make sense for me.
Yeah, I'm not watching that.
'Cause I don't want to tune into one. Yeah, I don't want to tune into one and someone get absolutely smoked. It's got to be enough of
Trina's
like a
gonna get
competition.
smoked.
yeah.
Trina's
So,
gonna get smoked.
yeah, it'll be bad, innit? So bring out Bobby Lights, man.
Yeah, new songs.
The man said Pride Month, bring him out, man. We need to see it, man.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
It's imperative, man.
Yeah.